djbenniejames. Welcome to the podcast, and thank you for joining me for another show. Today is going to be all about crate digging, and if you've never heard that term before, you're about to learn what it's all about. I got a special guest that I interviewed over the phone. His name is Lew Adams. We never met before, just met him online. I was digging his vibe, his music choices. So we got to know each other. And the interview is coming up. It's interesting. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for pressing play as always. Hopefully you had a great week. And thanks for coming back to listen to some more grooves. I want to give a big shout out and special thanks to all of my premium members. If you want to join up today, go to djbenniejames.supercast.com. The link will be below. There's lots of extra content for you as a premium member. Some of the latest shows I put out is some of my old school mixtapes that I did. I've got 10 of them, but I've loaded up 4 so far. I've got some funk music, full-on neo-soul, and full-on 80s soul 1 and 2. Also uploaded my Soul Searching album that I produced back in Hawaii with the help of Chastise. What's up, my man? Got archive shows from 2019. Also my top 10 shows as well. And featuring some spotlights on some of my favorite solo artists as well. So lots of extra content for you. So go to that link below and sign up, and would love your support. All right, let's get into this interview now, and we'll see you at the end. All right, as promised, we got Mr. Lew Adams on the phone right about now. What's up, Mr. Lew?
What's up, Benny? How you doing, my man?
Good, man. We had some technical issues earlier on, but finally, I think I've got a good signal and I can hear you really clearly now, so that's good. How's your day been, my brother?
Typical day, man. Went to work, went and got a COVID test. I'm good. Just had to take a test before I go on this crate digging trip this Saturday.
Okay, we're going to talk about the crate digging, and that's why I'm going to call the show Crate Digging. And Mr. Lew, we never met in person. We only met online. I found you through going through Facebook, and I found some of the posts that you were posting. And literally 95% of the music that you post, I absolutely love. And I thought, I'm so connected with his music, I've got to meet this guy. And whereabouts do you live?
I live in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. That's just outside of Milwaukee. I'm born and raised in Michigan. Relocated here after I got out of the Navy, so we've been here ever since.
Oh, so you're a military vet?
Yeah, I did 6 years in the Navy. That's how I went.
Okay. And I know you've been listening to some of my stuff. How did you come across my podcast?
Oh, man, I found you on Spotify. I just did a search for jazz funk. DJ Benny James came up, so I checked it out. And I liked what I heard, man. It wasn't the typical stuff that you would hear. So then I just started from the very first podcast and worked my way all the way up. I caught up, and I enjoy it, man. You're part of my rotation now.
That means a lot to me. Coming from somebody like you that has such amazing taste in music, and you know your stuff and you're a crate digger. I wouldn't say that I'm a crate digger. I definitely search for music, but not on the level that you search for music. So, man, that's a big one for me. So I appreciate the compliment.
Oh, man, you're the man. You put me on the stuff you don't even know.
Well, then we're fans of each other then. How about that?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let me play one of these ones that you chose. I know you originally sent me a CD, but it didn't arrive on time yet. So, lucky enough, I had a couple of these songs and downloaded some of these songs. But the first one I'm going to play is funny because I grew up with this song. It's called Are You Lonely? And I knew it as a band called Intrigue, but it's actually Hypnotic. Is that right?
Yeah, I found that on YouTube years ago. That's a dope cut right there. I had to have it, so I tracked it down and I got it on CD. It's on this compilation. So when I play it here in Milwaukee, of course, they don't know anything about it.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I got a rare gem here. Anybody that's a music head, I try to play that cut, to kind of show off.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's a dope cut, and the guy's voice reminds me of like Teddy Pendergrass because it's so raspy, it's gravelly, it's like raw. I love it, man. So let me play this one. It's called "Are You Lonely?" This is a rare groove in the UK. Everybody knows this one. What a good tune, man. What a good tune. So, let's get to know you a little bit more. Are you a family man? You got kids, wife, what?
Yeah, I'm married. We're going on 28 years this year. And I got a son. He's 24. Good kid. We've been in Milwaukee now for about 15, 16 years. So
28 years married. Congratulations, my brother. That's good. A lot of people don't last that long.
Yeah, man, she's a good girl, man. So that's what we do, man. Just try to be happy and get music.
So I know it was your birthday recently. This month was your birthday, so happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. For my birthday, normally what I ask my family to get me, since it's so close to Christmas, every year I just tell my family, give me gift cards to my favorite record store. So add it all up in the pot, and we're going to Chicago Saturday.
Wow.
Some more records. I trip to Chicago a couple times a year.
Go get more records, like you need more records, right? And I saw on Facebook you guys were having like a little party down in your basement because I saw you DJ and it said on the back of your computer, DJ Astrophysics. So are you actually a DJ or?
I'm a retired DJ. I don't really spin out anymore, but I used to do parties and weddings and things like that. The scene started to change. I just fell back and we have sessions down in the basement where everybody gets a chance on the tables. They get to play like 5, 6 songs. And we just have a good time, man, with like-minded people who love music. And I don't know, it's a great time, man.
Yeah, I see that. I can feel the vibe, you know, the energy, just people just enjoying themselves, enjoying the music, enjoying the company with each other. Like you said, like-minded people. You can't beat that, man. So let me go on to the next track because I want to play some of this music for the people. This one is called The Sound of Music, Dayton. Why do you choose this one?
Man, I was willing to pay $80 for this album. This song was not played in Detroit when I grew up. So I found it years ago on YouTube, and then it finally came out with the album on CD at Dusty Groove. So I had to scoop that up because that's a banger.
Yeah, and it's funny because some of the tunes in the UK never made it to the US and vice versa, right? So I grew up with this song, right? This is like a rare groove classic in the UK, and you would hear this in the soul clubs, but over here, you wouldn't hear it at all, man. So this is definitely a gem. Sound of Music, Dayton. absolutely love that one, man, for sure. So what's your definition? What's your definition of crate digging?
Crate digging is going to the shop, finding those unexpected gems. It could be a normal album, and you'll know the popular hit. I'm looking for the cuts that didn't get a lot of attention, and then I will put that with other cuts that didn't get a lot of attention. So it'll be the same artist, but new songs.
Right, the B-sides or the different remixes or something like that, right?
Exactly.
So you say you're going away this weekend. What's the day going to look like for you guys? Because you're going in a group, right? What's the day look like for you guys, a crate digging day?
We leave out around 10 o'clock. It's an hour-and-a-half trip to get to Chicago. We're going to hit 2 or 3 record shops or until everybody spends all their money. But you have to, I tell everybody to do your homework, especially when we hit Dusty Grooves. You got to see this shop. It's for connoisseurs. You'll find a lot of stuff in there that'll blow you away because you don't see it at other record stores.
Right.
So you really have to put some time into it to get stuff that you may not have heard before. It's a great time. I don't know what else to say about it.
So when you go in there, do you know what you're looking for, or or are you just going there exploring and they're playing songs for you and records for you, and then you're choosing from those?
No, I know what I'm looking for because I put in the work. I go to the website almost every day.
Got it.
And you can make your own want list of whatever you want to buy. So they don't always have everything in stock that's on your want list. So that's why you got to keep up with it. It's kind of like a game.
Got
to
it.
Find the best joints.
Got it.
So,
right. So it's a bit of a competition between you guys, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, it's friendly competition. You know, we after the day is over, we'll talk about who has the best album potentially and stuff like that, and then we'll make our own little mixtapes and put those songs and share them with each other.
Love it. Well, here's one that you found that I never heard before, and we're always introducing music. You said that I introduced music to you. You're introducing music to me, and this is a band that I've never even heard of before called Seek, and this track is called Something Real. Tell me a little bit about this band or how you came across this. I've never even heard of this band before.
Seek is a band from Atlanta. I think they broke up now, but they put out about 3 albums. They're like a neo-soul group. They never really got the attention that they should have.
Right.
All 3 albums are pretty good. So the cut you're going to play is probably my favorite cut by them. And it's just very smooth, hypnotic. It's just a great cut, and it needs more attention.
All right. Well, let's give it some attention right now. Something Real by Seek. track is kind of, I don't know, it's different, man. It's jazzy, it's housey, it's kind of acid jazzy. It's, I like that groove, man.
Oh, man, they are so slept on. It's criminal.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody doesn't know about this group, but they, I think they broke up now, and it's just a shame because they never really got their time in the spotlight.
Right. But that's good for people like us, right?
Exactly.
Right. So this can be an expensive hobby, right? What you're doing. When I was younger, when I first started collecting music, I would buy, we call them imports from the US, right? And I used to buy a lot of CDs. It's a long story, but I used to be a breakdancer, and I missed the whole turntablism thing. So for me, instead of going into DJing, I was a breakdancer first. But I remember when I first started DJing, I wanted albums. I didn't necessarily want the 12 inches. I wanted the albums because, like you, I wanted the B-sides. I wanted the other songs on the albums. So I wanted to buy the albums, and a lot of the albums were only available on CD on imports, right? So I would have to pay through the roof for an album just to get one song that I wanted off of it, right? So I'm sure you've done the same thing. You hear this one song, you got to have this one song, but it's on an album and it's really expensive. So I can imagine you get some really, really good deals. Sometimes you get some bargains, but then other times it's really expensive. Am I right?
Yeah, that's correct, man. It can be expensive, but you just got to do it in moderation. You got to plan it out. I mean, I go digging maybe sometimes once every week, sometimes every couple of weeks. You just get that itch. It's like, man, I need to get back to the record shop.
Okay.
You just get an itch, and it's just time to go.
The itch. It's called an addiction, brother. Okay. Well, let me go to another track because you surprised me with this one. I've got a couple tracks by Blue 6, but I never heard of this one before. Track is called Aquarian Angel, and man, I felt this one. As soon as you sent this one, I'm like, man, I got to play this one. So let me play this one right now. Aquarian Angel, Blue 6.
Never really know.
they are smooth. Blue Six is smooth, man.
Oh, man, they were awesome. It was the early 2000s. And I used to be on this message board, OK Player. And that's where I got hip to them. So anything that came out on the Naked Music label, you had to get. Blue Six was the main artist of the label. So anything they put out, I grabbed it.
Well, is that anything to do with Naked Music NYC?
Yep, same thing. Yep,
okay. See, you're schooling me again.
The NYC album was the very first album from that label. And then they branched off into other stuff.
That was amazing. That album was amazing and very underrated as well and didn't get much airplay at all.
No, I know. It's criminal.
Yeah, very criminal. Going back to the money side of things, what's the most money you've ever paid for a record?
I paid $80 once for a CD.
$80 for a CD? Not even a record?
Not even a record, a CD.
Wow, okay.
And let me tell you how I started out. I was 6 years old, and I had a family friend. He was a DJ. He was about 13, though. So every time I would go over his house, I would just look through his records, and I was fascinated. And so much so that my very first album I got, he gave to me, and it was Parliament Funkadelic, the clones of Dr. Funkenstein.
Right.
That was my first album. So from there, my allowance, I would buy records all through school and college. My mom would send me some money for food or whatever. I went to the record store, So it's just an addiction, man. That's what I do.
It's such a cool thing. And to see you put all these Facebook posts up, you see the record, you show the title, you see a little bit of your basement, and it's kind of like a nice vibe, man. It's cool. And I know you get excited to share with people, and that's really cool because a lot of DJs, they don't want to share their music. I don't know if you've had that experience before, but I've met many DJs in the past that they'll actually cover up the label of the record because they don't want anybody to know what that song is or who it's by. But for me, I love sharing music. I'm like, why wouldn't you want to share music?
Man, that's what I do all the time, man.
Yeah.
I do a daily text with my friends. It's a song of the day.
There you go.
It's whatever song pops in my head, and just to put a smile on their face throughout the day.
I used to do that as well. I used to post, the same thing, a record of the day or song of the week or something like that. So I'm going to have to get back to that, man. You've definitely inspired me. This next song is called Faded Lady by S.S.O. Orchestra. Never heard of these guys at all, but I instantly liked it. Tell us why you chose this one.
It's an old sample that Diamond D used on his album back in the 90s. So when I finally got the original cut, I love the cut. I love the sample, everything about it. It's one of those sleepers. I didn't grow up with this cut at all, but once I heard it on that sample, I'm like, I had to have it. And I found it on a breakbeat CD.
Yeah. So. It's definitely a sleeper. I never heard of it before. So here you go, everybody. Enjoy this one. Faded Lady.
They talk about rather shady. Past relations, lost sensations, never giving, always taking her toll. Faded lady, no forgetting, I can just see where you're heading. Scarlet light, growing dimmer every day. Looking grimmer. Faded faded lady. It's sad, so sad. Faded lady. No, she's lost all the dreams she's had.
Oh, what a tune, man. I like that. As soon as I played it, I just connected with that one.
Oh man, that's very smooth right there.
It's very, very.
Nodding your head, you know, it might make you want to get up and dance.
I know, it definitely does. So we're going to go back to this collecting again. Like I said, you collect vinyl as well as CD, and I know that you show both. But I've met a lot of DJs that they say vinyl is it. Vinyl is it for them, and they say you can't replace a vinyl. Do you feel the same way?
Honestly, man, I don't. I get vinyl because I can't get the CD. I like to travel with my music in my car, and you can't bring the album in the car. So even if I get the vinyl, I'm converting it to CD for the ride. I know a lot of people use their phone, but I'm a physical product guy. I need to have something in my hand. So I don't even have one song on my phone.
Right.
Everything is CD.
Yeah, that's funny because a while back, what was it, maybe a year ago, you sent me a few CDs in the mail, and that was great, and I played some of them on my show, and I was like, wow. And it's a whole array of music. It could be jazz, it could be hip-hop, soul, funk, whatever, right? You go across the board, and I was like really surprised, and I'm like, wow, this guy really knows his music. And then that's when I started really paying attention to your posts and the music that you were into. Well, one more question before I go to the next song. On average, how long do you spend in the record store digging? Just one record store?
Maybe an hour. An hour.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I don't be in there all day. I got some buddies who like to be in there all day.
I bet some of your boys are probably like, man, I need to stay in there. I need to stay. You're like, no, I'm already done. I need to go to the next one already.
Yeah, you got to put in the work, man. I put it in, so I'm ready to go on to the next one.
Okay. All right, let's get back to this music. You chose this song that I never heard before, and I never expected Norah Jones to be on this song. It's the artist is Wax Poetic. The track is called Tell Me. So you can tell me why you chose this one.
Oh man, that's my type of cut. I'm that neo soul type of guy, and it fits that bill. I heard it years ago, and I had Wax Poetic's first album. They made it like a remix CD, and this cut was on there. And that's the Norah Jones that I like. I really don't like her other stuff.
Right. Okay. All right, well, let's play this one. Tell Me by Wax Poetic featuring Norah Jones. when you think of Norah Jones, you don't think of music like that, do you?
Not at all.
That is definitely smooth. So you're more of a neo-soul boy. I think I'm a neo-soul boy too, to be honest. I mean, I love my old school and everything else, but when neo-soul come out, there was something special about it for sure. You know, and those artists, you remember when Erykah Badu and Maxwell and D'Angelo first came out? Do you remember that vibe? It was so cool, man. It was so needed at the time, wasn't it? Because it was something fresh and different that we needed.
Yeah, I was back in the 90s. You know, we're around the same age. So, you know, it was New Jack Swing in the early part of the 90s. And when that came out, I was still kind of mad at R&B because at heart, I'm a hip-hop head first and foremost.
Mm.
So I remember back on the radio station, there would be like home of R&B. We play no rap. So I was kind of mad at R&B. And then when New Jack Swing came out, they had all these rappers on the cuts, and it sounded like rap tracks, but they were singing over it. So I tried to not even mess with R&B. I was with the acid jazz scene. So those guys were playing instruments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it. Acid jazz is like a cousin to neo soul.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. On the hip hop side, you must have liked bands like Tribe Called Quest and stuff because they were implementing the jazz in there as well, right?
Man, I'm a native tonguer to the fullest. That's my favorite group of all time.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, talking of hip-hop, you chose a track from an artist that I actually found, I would say maybe 6 months ago, first time I came across him, and it was one of the tracks that I really, really liked off the album. You chose another one, but this artist called Lew and Exile, your track is called Simply Amazing. And wow, this album is like, this just totally like blew me away because I'm like, this is definitely under the radar hip hop.
Yeah, man, I love underground hip hop. So when that album came out, it's considered a classic.
Okay.
That's the best album that those guys ever put out. And shortly afterwards, it went out of print.
Right.
So to have that album, the best one, man, that album is fire. He's never managed to get back to that level again, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, let's play this one because I think this is dope, man. It definitely fits into my flavor of my podcast for sure when it comes to the hip-hop side of things. So enjoy this one.
The soul provider, got a lot on the skillet, grilling it hard boiled, charcoal fillings, the dark villain and the light skinned niggas disguise. My mind sickening, divine vicious written in rhymes. Time tends it to describe how my lines ending. Your fine imprint, inscribed to your mind's index. My line chin checks and shine through your blind's instinct. The sun syndicate, fat as Biggie with no pun intended. No pun intended to live. I pick up where we slid and run endless till I buckle and become winded. And all the air from out my lungs slips into the sky like weed smoke. My peoples need hope and I'm the one with it. The soul provider, cold as fire, hot as ice. Rock the mic till I retire, die the son of Christ. Becoming one with life and live like death is uncertain. One curtain left and I'ma die with my gun bursting. Tongue cursing till I must become one with the earth. Heaven and hell, I conquer whichever comes first. Known to rebel, my soul Alamo. My soul Alamo. The soul provider.
I'ma hit you with the words that'll make your soul vibe. So amazing, still blazing. From the soul, y'all. I'ma hit you with the words that'll make your soul vibe. Cause I know I got that soul.
Sacred living, sinning like you can't forgive them. Suspended time where my time spent rhyming about nonsense like saving religion. Drink, sipping, letting my mind spin. Thinking about my mom and pops, how they design this nigga, a mixer, Al Green and Pac, rocking soul tracks, rapping about surviving on the block, blacktop, asphalt talk, walking through the fire like a soul provider. Papa made a dope rhymer, I'm a ghetto nigga, sipping liquor in pajamas. Not old enough to rock clubs, but still do. Real soul provider, got an L crew. And best believe they whip me in the city like sex. Metropolitan connects, plus the steel crew. Still do dirt, baggy jeans and my ill blue shirt. Feeling fresh, yes. While execute the keys. I'ma ease through your soul like you blowing trees. Best believe the soul provider.
I'ma hit you with the words that make your soul vibe. It's so amazing. Still blazing. From the S.O, y'all. I'ma hit you with the words that make your soul vibe.
Fuck rapping, cause I know.
Yo.
I know, I got that soul.
I flow Krypton, knocking Superman off his feet with his kicks on. Niggas keep my shit on repeat, ain't no matter what song I get on. I shit on beats, pull out my dick and take a piss on trees. I'm raw dogging it, look, my rhyme lines flow sweeter than swine. So any mic that I find, I got the right to be hogging it. Talking shit loud mouth, wild out, starting it. Alcoholic slaughter in my vocab department. So pardon if my talking is slurred. Pants sagging, hands grabbing on my nuts, clutch sparking my herb, relaxed lingo. Beat flow ghetto is black bingo, redefine the lines of rap singles. The soul provider, hold the mic and open fire. Drop my nuts, I give a fuck about a pro hire. The new beat in CL is Exile and BL. We bang jeeps to break beats, blaze trees and females. You ain't me, it's the SOUL. Provide your mind with a West Coast soul vibe. It's the SOUL. Provide your mind with a West Coast soul vibe. Yeah, the soul provider.
Definitely got that jazzy vibe, kind of like the Talib Kweli kind of flavor, yeah?
Exactly. My kind of MC.
Yeah, I hear you. And I love lyricism, man. Like some people, like my father, for example, is like, this rap music, I don't understand it. It's just like stupid. It's like crazy. Like, but I'm like, Dad, like if you really listen to some of these artists, like what they're talking about and how clever they are to use their words, it's just phenomenal. So I appreciate that you love the hip hop side of things as well, man.
Oh yeah, hip hop, man. That's my first love. That's what got me into everything else.
Yeah, because the hip hop, right? They use a lot of these samples, these breaks, and that's as DJs or whatever, right? Or as music lovers, we're like, wow, where does that music come from in the background?
Right.
Where is that from? And then you start crate digging, and you find these original tracks that are behind.
Right.
Like, lately, I've been hearing a sample that was on one of Erykah Badu's famous songs, and I thought it was Erykah Badu's song. I thought it was like instruments that her band was playing. I didn't realize it was a sample all this time. I've been listening for like 20 years. I've been listening to this song. I'm like, really? That's just a sample? I never even knew that. So that's hilarious.
Yeah, same way. And I found that group's album also, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right, we just got a couple more tracks and then we're going to be out of here, unfortunately. But let me ask you real quick. I know this is going to be a hard one for you, a hard question for you, but do you have 3 top artists that you absolutely love?
The greatest rapper of all time to me is KRS-One.
KRS-One, okay.
The GOAT artist of any genre is Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, okay.
And my favorite singer, that's a tough one. I'll just say the PC. I'll say Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
But there's so many artists out there.
There is. What about a new artist that you've really been excited about? Like me, over the last few years, Anthony Hamilton has really excited me because he's brought everything back to that rawness, that real soul. Is there anybody that you've been like really excited about, like has been consistent with their music?
Oh yeah, there's Robert Glasper. There's Foreign Exchange.
Yeah.
Dwelle. On the hip hop side, you have Sky Zoo, Master Ace. Royce the 5'9". Yeah, those are all my favorite artists. You know?
Okay.
If they put something out, I'm grabbing it. Automatically, without even hearing it, I'm grabbing it.
I hear you. Okay. Well, listen, I want to take it back with this next one. I want to take this back because I actually didn't have this in my collection. And that surprised me because I got a lot of Marvin Gaye. But I didn't have this one in my collection. It's called Come Live With Me, Angel. Thank you for putting me on to this one. And why did you choose this one?
My favorite album by Marvin Gaye. And that cut, I didn't want to put the most popular cut, but that one is one of my favorites off that album. And I'm glad that I was able to put you onto it.
There you go.
It's one of those album cuts that we look for.
There you go. All right, let's play it now for everybody to enjoy.
I
Wow, Marvin Gaye's voice, man, still silky as ever, man.
Yeah, it's classic. And that album's like 50 years old, too. It's crazy.
That is absolutely crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Well, in the background here, I've been playing this while we've been talking, is A New Day by J.C. Davis. And I'm going to play this one to end the show. But why did you choose this one?
I recognized the sample of Justin Timberlake. I used that on a cut. And I was on vacation this past summer with some buddies from, I call them my SOULutions brothers. We had a little session there, and they played this. And I had to go out and find that album because I needed this. But he actually put me onto it, my buddy Rich Amador.
Okay.
But, man, that's a banger. And I knew the sample right away when I heard it, but I never heard the original until he played it for me. So
yeah.
I had to put it on there.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about hearing some of the original samples is sometimes I get really disappointed, right? Because I'm like, okay, obviously they only used 20 seconds of the sample for a reason because the rest of the track is trash, right? But when you find a track that actually is all the way through, you're like, and that's really exciting for me when you hear those samples, right? When the original tracks, I mean.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So listen, man, before we play that track and before we close out, I want to thank you, man, for seriously, for inspiring me with the music and for sharing music with everybody like you do and sharing this crate digging experience with my audience as well. They might not have ever heard that term before. So I appreciate it, man. If you're ever in the Philadelphia area or the South Jersey area, please come and visit us, man, and let's go crate digging in this area together.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this, and invite me back anytime, man. We're music brothers.
For sure. We're music brothers. Like I said, we never met before, but we met through the music. So let's definitely do this, man. And if I'm ever out your way, let's connect that way as well, you know, and share some drink and food. I know you love to have food with you guys and just have that whole experience of just like-minded people just hanging out. So I'd like to be part of that at some point.
Yeah, man. Yes, we got to do that, Benny. I'm going to try to get to... I got family in Philadelphia, so maybe I'll be out that way.
Okay, cool, man. Well, let's make it happen sometime, man. Well, listen, I'm going to bid you goodbye, and I'm going to play this one out, but stay safe with your family, man. Stay well, stay blessed, and keep listening to the podcast. I'll keep listening to you for sure, and like I said, I'm going to post below your Facebook link so everybody can enjoy the music just as I do, okay?
Thank you, Benny. I appreciate you.
Hey, Lew Adams, thank you, my brother. Stay well, stay safe, and aloha. I'm going to play this one. All right, I hope you enjoyed that interview as much as I did. It was great meeting Lew Adams for the first time over the phone. Hopefully get to meet him in person one day soon. But thank you for joining us. Once again, thanks for pressing play. And don't forget to check out the premium membership. Just follow that link below, djbenniejames.supercast.com. Plenty of extra goodies, extra shows, extra content. So have a great week, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay well, stay blessed. Until next time, aloha.